Hello, this is Mitchell. This is going to be a short video about update 23, and I'm going to be looking at fire and the changes that have been made to it. I'm going to have a look through the power trees, then show you some of the new powers and the animations. I'm going to start off with the immolation tree and immolation. The changes to this is that they've added burning to enemies hit by immolation. Flashpoint no longer stops immolation on use. Meteor Strike now explodes on contact, and the cooldown has been decreased from 6 seconds to 2.5 seconds. This also unlocks another ability on your tray called Meteor, and that creates a meteor in the player's hands, whereas the Meteor Strike drops the meteor on the enemy's head and explodes it. Volcanic Calamity has reduced the supercharge cost from 100% to 50%, and it's reduced the damage and removed camera zoom on use. Reignition, burning from this ability stacks with smaller burning effects from abilities like immolation. Burnout, updated tooltip to mention removal of control debuffs while in tank role. Fiery Weapon, decreased power cost from 300 to 250, added extra damage to burning targets. A brand new ability called Overheat, which replaces consume objects. This deals damage over time to target and nearby enemies, deals extra damage to target if immolation is active, and heals for a small amount if immolation is active. Spontaneous Combustion is no longer vulnerable to interrupt, and it now places an area of effect on the target that supplies burning, and further hits will cause the target to explode. Inferno adds burning to enemies that hit the player while standing in the area of effect, so it basically grants immolation to the player while you're standing inside Inferno. Also, they've changed it so that enemies that are once in Inferno, once they run out of it, they still have the burning ticking away on them. Okay, now onto the Ignition tree, and Fireball now properly debuffs players in controller role. Detonate, the animation's been changed so the ability performs more quickly. Wildfire, they've added a tooltip to reflect this ability as a healing component, and they've adjusted the range of the healing mechanic so that it will occur more reliably. The Fireball Barrage Supercharge, they've added a breakout to prevent control effects for a short time, so that when you're casting it you won't be interrupted. Eternal Flame, burning from this ability stacks with small burning effects from abilities like immolation. Flame Cascade, they've removed the cast time and changed the animation, they've reduced the DPS buff from 60% to 45%, and they've increased the power cost from 230 to 275. I'm now going to show a couple of the animation changes. I'm going to start off with Inferno. As you can see, it's granted me immolation. As you can see, my head's on fire. If the target was to move out of that circle, then the burning would still happen. Now I'm going to show the two different meteors. You've got Meteor, obviously it spawns in your hand and you throw it, and you've also got Meteor Strike that gets dropped down and explodes on impact. And here's Backdraft, which looks awesome. And this is the new ability, Overheat. As you can see, it's put a bit of a flame aura on so that anything that comes into contact with that also gets hit. And the new animation for the Supercharge, Volcanic Calamity. Just going to show a bit of the damage that you can do with fire at the moment.
need you, Jess.
Just to add, one of the other changes that is going to be part of update 23 is that base items will be dropping in the weekly award boxes, which I didn't get then, but they are dropping.